So, Anne, he was reeling off his prepared lines. He had no alternative.
No, he had no alternative whatsoever. And talking about the Prime Minister's law breaking, I can't help observing that he is now being investigated for breaking the law in exactly the same way as the Prime Minister did, and producing exactly the same reason for his conduct, which is that he thought it was a work event. So that's karma, and that's really well-deserved. But he had no option. We have had no options. As I say, over the last 20 years, we've had no sensible option. And the idea, Keir Starmer standing there saying, we must cooperate with France. We paid them millions, and still the migrants came.
Exactly, and it's delusional, isn't it, Anne, for Keir Starmer to think that President Macron will have some great change of heart because he's negotiating with a Labour Prime Minister. He won't.
No, I mean, the issue for Macron is not whether the Prime Minister is Conservative or Labour. It's the fact that the Prime Minister is British. And Macron doesn't like us, and he likes us even less since Brexit. And as I say, we've already tried cooperation. We paid huge sums of money to France to stem the flow, and they just didn't. And if anything, the flow got worse.
And look, I completely agree with you that it has taken too long to introduce this policy. But should we now give credit to Priti Patel? Because you've got to think that she has been dealing with a Home Office blob that has been determined to stop her going for a plan like this.
Oh, yes. I mean, there's no doubt that you give credit to Priti Patel and you give credit to the Cabinet, because they would have had to agree it. And once again, I think what we've seen is a government that really does solve issues. Boris cut through the Brexit nonsense. He didn't get the sort of Brexit I wanted because of Northern Ireland, but at least he delivered some sort of Brexit. He delivered the most successful vaccination programme in all Europe. He's now delivered an answer to a problem that looked insoluble, and if you believe the opposition was insoluble. So congratulations to all of them. Yeah.
Indeed. And look, it's only 8 days so far. There's a long way to go, but I think this is a very positive sign. It's interesting, Anne, isn't it? No coverage of this on the BBC, ITV News, Sky News. No coverage whatsoever.
But you can bet that if the numbers had gone up, we would have got, extensive coverage. They don't like good news, I'm afraid. The mainstream media do not like good news. So, GB News should just start giving them some, and they might find the nation likes it.